Well, happy Mary Kate New Year, everybody. Today is July the 3rd, almost July the 4th. Shout out to Shannon, which is her birthday tomorrow. So there you go, Shannon, for all the boss babes to know. But we are so excited. We just ended up a awesome seminar year, seminar 2022. And we finished up on uh, whatever day that was, Thursday night. And some people are still closing out everything because some people had some things on hold, but ours is closed out. And so a little shout out to the Cheetahs. We finished the top director trip to Scotland, and I'm so proud of them. And what they did, it was amazing. The last 2 days of this month was amazing. And so for those of you that know, I've been talking about triple star all year. I have to tell you that I almost gave up on it about the second week of June. I thought I just had a lot of personal stuff in my family, a death in my family, some different things. And I just thought there's no way that I can get, I didn't actually say that but in my mind, I was almost going there because I needed like 6 more qualified. And I thought, and then I thought, what are you going to think when they call that at seminar, and now all the Queen's Court of Sharing, please come backstage. And I just am sitting there fuming with 18. And I just thought, no. And so you guys, I'm telling you, at the end of the month, I'm like, all right, we're doing it. You know how you just like get an extra set of determination? But y'all, it's not like it just comes easy. You have to call, and I'm just going to show you something. Sayla came over here one day, and I've got so many pages of stuff. But anyway, I'm talking like I was calling and checking them off and calling them. And this just went on for 2 or 3 days. And you guys, some people, I don't know, it's probably like 50 people I texted. I may have heard back from like 3. But here's the thing, you keep working till you get it, right? And some people, like as far as unit members and customers, some did not say, hey, okay, I'm gonna place an order or whatever. They just end up doing it, And so anyway, I was super excited. So I just want to congratulate every single person that watches this video, either on YouTube or on Zoom, and tell you congratulations for your year. Please put in the chat what you did. We would love to know. Or if you're sitting here tonight and you're like, dadgummit, I missed it. I've had years I missed it too. Last year this time, I would have been on here saying I missed it because I did. You know what? The Lord blesses you whether you missed it or you didn't miss it. Okay, so first of all, you can't blame it on God what you did or did not do. It is in God's timing. And the years I missed it was a learning year, and I learned from it. And I had other areas of growth that maybe weren't reflected on the scoreboard, right? But they were reflected in me as a person. So I want you to look at that. And there's some things that maybe you grew last year, not on a goal, but something in yourself that you grew or something you learned. And so the great thing is that, July 1st, day before yesterday, day before. Okay. Yeah. Today's Sunday. We started over. So we got a brand new year. Everything's at 0 pretty much. And you have a chance and a choice of what you're going to do with this year. And so I want you to really think about it. This is a month to take a good new piece of paper out and a new goal poster out and think, all right, how am I going to make this year count? And what do I really want to do? And then you're going to break it down, from now to just a month from now. And then now for 6 months. And then, by career conference and then by seminar. But it's always easier to make a goal when you have a tracking sheet that you hit every month, and especially if it's a year-long goal. A year-long goal is hard to keep up with. So you have to break it down to know where your markers are all through the year. And that's one thing with that court of sharing is I really wanted to stay on target. The average is 2 new qualified a month. And so every month I wanted to make sure I was on target. By the first month after July, having 2, and then, by August, having 4, all the way up to, having 12 by December, which I did. And then having 18 by career conference, which I did. And then guess what? I didn't get any more until June. And then you have to sweat it a little bit. So it's much better to keep up. But I knew that if I did not do that, if it came to June, and some people are great at pulling off 13 people in June, which is the max you can do. But for me, I wanted to be consistent through the year doing it. And it really has made the difference on that. So anyway, what we're going to do tonight is we are going to go through, and I'm going to go through all the New Year's promotions. And so you can keep this video, you can go back and watch it so that you understand the programs. Some of you are brand new. This is the first call you've ever been on. And so what I want to say to you is welcome to Mary Kay. You came in June, which was a crazy time, but it's an exciting time. It is crazy. You got probably more communication than you ever have. If you just signed up the last few days, you have no idea what's going on. You just know the person that signed you up was in a panic. She was in a panic with a big goal. And she was excited and you didn't know what it was, but you're like, all right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. So here's the thing. Now we're in July, and what we want to do, the biggest thing is we want to keep the ball rolling. We want to keep the momentum going, and we want to have a fantastic start to our new year, a fantastic start, like where you look back and go, I'm so glad my July was good, instead of looking back and go, if only my July had been decent, right? And it's tough because you give it all you have at the end of the year, but we got to generate new things. We've been talking about that for a few weeks, about generating new things so that your momentum in June will spill over to July. And that's what I'm feeling in my unit. And I hope that's what you're feeling in yours. And if you feel like you have no momentum, then now's the time to start. So I'm going to share with you a little PowerPoint that I did to share with you all the new stuff. Okay. And some of it I'm sure you've seen, but I don't know about you, but after I see it a few times, then I finally get it. So one of the things you want to know is that September will be our 59th year in Mary Kay. So then we start our 60th year celebration. The celebration will be at Seminar next year. Okay. And so the theme of this year, it spills on into the 60th year. And the theme of this year is called Mary Kay Golden Rules. Don't you love that? I just love it. And, you know, we live by the golden rule. All of us should do that anyway. But Mary Kay, that's one of the philosophies of the company, is to live by the golden rule, doing unto others as you'd have them do unto you, which is in the Bible, in case you wondered. But the theme also is 60 years, then, now, always. I love it. I love it. Okay. And also, I'm kicking off my 60th year on this planet at the end of the month. And so I'll be in my 60th year. Me and Mary Kay, we celebrate together. And so I always feel a little bit better when Mary Kay, the company, turns the same age as I do, right? And so I'm going to say for myself, plea to the cheetah, then, now, and always. So anyway, I'm expecting this month to be this year to be the very best year of my personal seminar year. And I hope that you will decide it's going to be your very best year of your Mary Kay seminar, the very best year you've ever had in Mary Kay. So let's go look at some of the prizes and contests that Mary Kay has set up for us for this year. So like I said, golden rules, you know, last year we did Powered by Pink. The year before that, it was Spark a Chain Reaction. And the year before that, I think it was Be Something. I can't remember all of them. But anyway, this year is called Golden Rules. And that is the challenge. It starts on the 1st and it ends on the 30th. And this first month is going to be, and they're going to be some jewelry prizes. There will be some other different kind of prizes as well. But this first month is this beautiful pink and gold bracelet with this heart on it. And I just have to read this because I thought it was great. It says, how golden are your goals? Say hello to another exciting seminar year, which also leads into our 60th year anniversary. What are your goals? Most importantly, how golden are your goals? And I thought this was the key. When you find ways to mix the golden rule into your goals, watch out. Good things are about to happen. Starting today, you can find both small and big ways to help others while you work your sales and team building goals. And Mary Kay Ash has a quote here. She says, as the personal chemist of your own future, are you putting enough fine raw materials of faith, confidence, effort, study, and the golden rule into your mix of life. And y'all, what other company sets up the first month of a new year with a faith-based theme like golden rules? That's the difference in Mary Kay, you guys, and other companies. I don't care what you say. We have it all when it comes to Mary Kay. And aren't you just so proud to be in a company that has that? And that would Mary Kay, our founder, would say something like that. I just love it. So each beauty consultant that orders at least 600 total cumulative in the month of July will earn the first piece of the Golden Rules contest, which is this bracelet. If you do it all 12 months, not missing a month, okay? This is the consistency club. All 12 months, you win a beautiful bracelet and the earrings to match. Isn't that gorgeous? Excuse me. And so you want to work on this month. July is crucial to it, okay? So if you think about it, it's selling $300 a week. And so that is selling, excuse me, selling $300 a week and then ordering. So you'll be making $150 a week at least in profit, right? And then ordering $150 a week or $600 a month. So it's going to however you need to do it. You can break them up, do 2 orders, one by the 15th and one by the end of the month. Some people find that's helpful, or some people just do one, total for the month. Okay. So it's similar that we've been doing, just kind of a different thing. Okay. So let's talk about the National Court of Sales. And I should have brought some water in here. Excuse me. Okay. The National Court of Sales is 40,000 retail. Now, the Princess Court is celebrated in your national area. So whatever national sales director you have, or the Mary Kay national area, they have a Princess Court, which is half of that, which is 20,000 retail. Okay. And they do different prizes for that. And then sometimes your unit has a court and it's 10,000. And then you have a unit court of sales. But the national court, to get on the big stage and get the diamond ring here or $500 in cash, is 40,000 retail. So if you want to think about wholesale, what that is, if you divide it by the years, okay, by the months of the year, 12 months, it's ordering about $1,666.67 per month. Okay, so if you just kind of think about that number, and of course it's selling twice that. And so that is a National Court of Sales. So some of you that did Princess Court, just got to double your efforts this month to be in the National Court of Sales. And that really comes by adding to your customer base, which is every week adding new customers. And even you guys, if you only added 2 new customers a week, at the end of the year, that is 100 customers. And you do that again for one more year, that's 200 customers. And then you have that reorder business, as well as you have your the new business coming in. It's easy to do this when you have customers. So instead of thinking, I got to add 100 customers this month, you know what? That would be great. But if you at least add 2 this week, 2, 1, 2, and then at the end of every month, you've added, in every week, you've added 2, that's 104 customers if you start this week. Okay. So I want to just show you, when you break it down, it's not that hard. All right. The next is the National Queen's Court of Sharing. And this is the one with the 24 Great Start qualified recruits. And they're personal, all right? And so you win the beautiful bee pin, or there's a bracelet. Like if you start winning so many bees, you can do the bee charm. And these are real diamonds, real gold, all right? If you do not want the bee, you can get the cash, and it's $525, all right? And so that's 24 to a month is all it takes. So maybe you add, 2 customers a week and 2 recruits a month, and you got it made in the shade, right? Right? Yes. Do y'all think two customers could buy $150? I have one customer that buys $150, according to what they come in and buy. If they buy the miracle set, that's $120 plus foundation and a concealer, that's $150. Think about that. So that could do it for y'all as far as your 600, and then work on your 2 new team members every single month. All right. And sometimes you have to recruit more than 2 for them to be Great Start qualified. And just remember, Great Start qualified is someone who does a $600 wholesale order in their first, second, third, or fourth month cumulative. Now they get more free products if they do it on their very first order, but if they do it at least in their first 4 months. Now, for seminar purposes, these are 24 that have signed up starting July 1st. Starting July 1st is when this counts. Okay. So you may have a great start qualified team member, someone that signed up in June that did not order their 600 yet or not enough, and you'll get paid on them, but they won't count toward this particular contest. Okay. And then you have the runner-ups of both of these courts. You have these are bigger diamond B pins and then a crown ring. And you can also take the money if you didn't want that. And then the queens of the court has even a bigger bee. Like these are big old honking bees, right? And why bees? You're new, Mary Kay. You're like, what in the world with the bees? Why not butterflies? Bees is Mary Kay. You probably have heard that aerodynamically, a bumblebee should not be able to fly. It's got thin wings and a big fat body, and but it does anyway. It's the way the Lord made them. And so Mary Kay used to say that women, some people on the outside don't think that women should be able to run their own business and take care of their family and keep their priorities straight, but we do it anyway. So we're like the bumblebee. All right. So that's why. And so big queen bee, the beautiful crown ring, a gorgeous tiara. And I mean, this thing, I have a friend of mine that was a queen and she showed it to me. I put it on my head. I'm like, this thing weighs a ton. And then they send it to you, or they give it to you. Well, I think they actually end up mailing it to them with this beautiful box. It's all glassed in with lights. It's so nice. And then an extra $350 cash. And I believe you get there's the extra money right there. Okay. Now for the directors, and I'm telling you this, even though you're a consultant, if you're a consultant, because you're a part of a unit. So for the sales directors, anyone that does a higher unit club than you did last year, and unit club starts at $300,000 for your unit, their retail orders for the year. Anyone that does a higher one, you get this beautiful ring as a 60th anniversary ring. Believe me when I tell you, you want to get it. You want to get it. Or if you don't like it, you can get $1,000. Okay. But they did this for the 50th. I won it. It was a beautiful gold topaz one. I mean, it was gorgeous. And I dropped it on my kitchen floor and it broke into like 10 pieces. So I broke mine. And I've tried to buy it off other directors and they won't let me. So I will be getting this one. But you have to go higher. And so that is the gift for the 60th year. They always do something special when it's one of the big anniversaries. And then for the Circle of Achievement for your units, you get a beautiful bar pin. These are diamond bar pins. Those are real diamonds. Real gold. Okay. And you get a diamond bar pin and you get a beautiful plaque. And that's all the way from $300,000 to $450,000. Then if you get up to the $500,000 circle and above, you get this massive honking diamond ring. Like I've got one on that was for the last year. If you can see it up there. Anyway, they're beautiful. If you don't want the ring, you can take the money. It's $3,750. So like this year, I took the money because I got a bunch of rings. So anyway, you can take the cash or you can take the ring. And of course, you get a bar pin to go with that. And then the next level would be the $650,000 or above. And that is when you earn the top director trip. And this is the new director trip is Spain. It's Barcelona and Mallorca, Spain. And Barcelona is the first half of the trip. And then when you do 800,000, you get to go to the Mallorca. And that is 650,000. So 650 to 700, you get the first trip. Okay. And of course you get the diamond bar pin, you get the bracelet and you get a beautiful charm. And then when you do 800 or more, you get to go to this, they call it prestige trip. You get this big old honking ring. I've got that one. It is absolutely stunning. You get a beautiful charm and these are real too. Okay. And you get the ring, but, plus $500 cash, or you could just take $4,250 cash. So not too shabby. Okay, then there's $1 million circle of excellence. You get all that I just said. Okay, all that plus the $1 million, plus this $1 million, the charm, plus $5,000 in cash. And then the $2 million is called Circle of Excellence Prestige. It's a unit that does $2 million. And there's a girl that was working on that this year. And I don't know if she's a friend of mine. I don't know if she made it or not, but I hope she did. But with this one, you get everything that I just mentioned, plus another 5,000. So you get $10,000 bonus. So some of you that work for other companies, at the end of the year, you get a bonus and it's like $50. Yeah, Mary Kay does things in big ways, but it's really, when you do the million, like on the top director trips, you get the best suites. The number one person gets, the suite is bigger than like some of my homes when I was in my 20s, like some 1,500-foot suite that you're going to stay in the week when you go to these top director trips. And once you're $1 million director, you are, they put your name on a plaque in the Mary Kay building, and it never comes off. So like, you got to do it, right? Everybody's going to do it at least once. Double stars when you do 2 of the courts, at least 2. So if you're a consultant, it needs to be court of sales, court of sharing. If you're a director, it can be one of those other courts, and that, and you can include the court of the circle of achievement as well. You get $100 cash bonus. When you do triple star, you get the $100 cash, but you get to start this beautiful necklace. And the necklace starts, and these are all diamonds. Like, so this year I'll get this necklace and I'll get one of these little rings like this. Okay. And then the next year you get it filled up with that one. And then you get the spacers, and then you get another one, and you get filling them up. So when you see people at seminar, career conference that have this sucker filled up, they have done triple star that many times, like 12, 13 times, which is awesome. Being someone who just has done it for the first time, one time. Okay. So I know I'll have my necklace, my little naked necklace with just my one little charm, but I'll be so proud of it. Okay. So one of the things you want to do is track your success. And on your success, this is a little tracking sheet. And some of you, I'm sure you've seen it on Facebook. You can probably just ask your sales director about this. But you want to do a little tracking sheet. And then it's such a great visual to have in your office. And when you get that first person to mark it out or put their name, maybe take a picture of them and put their little face on there as they become great start qualified. And that way you can really keep up with it of where you want to be. In December, you want to be at least right here. That's the Princess Court. The Princess Court of Sharing is 12. And the unit court is 6. And then of course the national court is 4. And then for the Queen's Court of Personal Sales, you're going to track that too for the quarters. And if you look here, quarter 1, this is the one where this is what we're in. You could track it just like this. Okay. And then that way at the end, you would have it done. Isn't that awesome? You can just check them off. Okay. Next, I saw this, my virtual assistant put this out, and I thought it was so good. It's a new month, so a checklist for the new month. And I thought this is excellent advice for everybody. So I want you to think about this checklist for you for today and this week. So first of all, know this month's promotions. All right. Well, guess what? I just gave them to you, the company and the unit. You want to check your Facebook and email from your own sales director to see what your unit goals are in your unit contest. You want to set your own sales and recruiting goal. Now, we talked about that. So if you at least did the minimum 2 customers a week, right? And sell at least $150 a week. $300 a week so that you could get your 600, but you may have bigger goals than that, right? So if your goal is national court of sales, you want to break that down to weekly. What would that be? Let your sales director know what you're going for. All right. And don't let yourself off the hook on these goals you set for yourself. Set your schedule for the month, include your family time, Mary Kay, IPA. IPA means income producing activities. So when are you going to do your parties? When are you going to do your Facebook Lives? When are you going to do your interviews? Okay. When are you going to get on your calls with your sales director? All right. Like the boss baby call, and then your sales director calls the customer events. And then even office time, and then close out last month, whatever you got last month, file your income and your expense receipts, enter your profile cards, make sure if they're up to date on your My Customers app or on InTouch under My Customers, your customers' names, address, phone numbers, emails, get all that in there, their orders and their sales tickets so you can close out the month. And then prepare for this month's activities with hostess packets, recruiting packets, party warm chatter gifts. Get your little ready, if you're mailing them out, get them ready to go. Book 10 appointments by the 5th. Okay, now the 5th is 2 days from now. But if you do 10 appointments that you got 10 bookings that you'll hold for the month, then that way you won't get behind. Print your birthday customer report from off of In Touch and celebrate your customers by mailing a little birthday card, sending an email, a call, Facebook text with a little birthday offer. And that's just some things that you could do every month. And then weekly, I thought this was so good. Fill out your weekly plan sheet. That is a weekly plan sheet that says what you're going to do that week. Share it with your sales director. Track your IPAs, focus on 300 in sales, 3 sharing appointments, 3 bookings. That's a week. 3 plus 3 plus 3. We've been doing that since the beginning of time. Invite 2 guests to your next unit guest event, RSVP to your director. Follow up using the 2 plus 2 plus 2. What does that mean? 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months after you sell to somebody. That's how often you follow up. Coach your upcoming parties using the hostess and coaching checklist. Track where you are for your monthly goals by the 15th. Where are you? By the STAR goal, company goals, unit goals. So isn't that great? And then at the end of the month, you're just going to go back and go, okay, do I have customers who need to place an order? Have you followed up with all the customers that you had that had a birthday this month to see if they want to redeem their special from you? You may say, what special do you do? I just do 20% off on your birthday. And then I say 40% off if they'll hold a party for me. So whatever you want to do. Are you currently active? Where are you as far as being active? How close are you to company prizes? Don't miss. And I have it every year. I mean, every month in my unit. Like I look down and people have ordered $580 or $545 and they miss the prize by just a little bit because they don't keep up with it. Do you need any personal products? And one of the things I was looking at this month was from a top national sales director. And she said, your goal in your unit is to have 100% of your unit wearing 100% Mary Kay. If they're using another brand of body lotion, shower gel, soap at their sink, or anything else they put on their body or their face, and it's not Mary Kay, and we sell that product, then that's a problem. We want all of our consultants to be wearing all of the Mary Kay. Okay, so look and see if you have other brands you're supporting, you get your Mary Kay at half price. Why would you not try our products, right? And you're going to sell more. If the more you use, the more you will sell. Do you have any inventory you need to restock? Write email customer appreciation, customer and hostess appreciation notes, and then reflect on the last month. Celebrate your wins. Pick one thing to improve on. So I thought that was a great checklist. I want to mention the Star Consultant Program. You guys know about this. It has not changed, but we are in the first quarter. It did start in June, so you get a little jump. So whatever you order at the end of the month counts towards this quarter. It's June the 16th to September the 15th. And the way that works is you get credits starting at the $1,800 level of wholesale. You get 2,000 credits. At the $24,000, you get 3,000. The $3,000 level, you get 4,000 on up. Okay. And the credits are what you use to get your fabulous gifts. And there is a website off of Mary Kay In Touch to pick your gifts. You can order them once a quarter, or you can say, I want to get something huge. So I'm going to save my points. I'm going to save them all year long. And I'm going to order something at the end of the year, or end of 2 years, however long, as long as you're still in Mary Kay and active, you can use your points. And it's not only your points that count as far as your wholesale, but if you look down here, for every Great Start qualified team member that comes in the company in the quarter and also places her Great Start qualified order in that same quarter, you get an additional product bonus, 600 team building bonus. So that's pretty awesome as well. And that gives you more points and you get bigger prizes. So it all goes together. Okay, there is an all-star program where if you hit every single quarter in the year, you get extra points. And so many of you got that this last year. And so if you end the year and your total points are at least 3,600 to 7,199, then you get an extra $1,000 credit, all the way up to an extra $6,000 credits to be added on to your last quarter of the year to get a better prize. All right, they used to do an extra gift, and now they just give extra credits to get what you want. All right. So lastly, we're not all the way last, but I just want to mention the career path. I'm not going to read this whole thing. We have already done a call about this, but just remember the career path is just as important as the sales. So you start out as a consultant in Mary Kay and you get your discount, right? Then you want to build your team, and one person that orders any size order, at least an active order, makes you a senior beauty consultant. And then you start getting commission on that girl or guy, 4% commission. Red, we talk about get in red. Red is Star Team Builder is really the name, but you get to wear the red jacket at the different events. And a Star Team Builder, you get the 4, 6, or 8% commission on your team. With a team leader, that's 5 to 7 people, and you get 9 or 13% commission on your team. And then there's an elite team leader, and that is where you have 5 or more, and at least one of them is a red jacket, or you have 8 or more active team members. And on those, you get 9 to 13%. And if you have a second tier, like some of them that have recruits under them, you get paid on them. Isn't that exciting? So, and then there's sales director. And of course, these are our 2 new beautiful jackets. I did a little video on that earlier this week. They're gorgeous. And the sales director is the same. You start out as a sales director, then you can be a senior sales director with 1 or 2 directors under you. Future executive senior director, that'd be like your red jacket of a sales director. That's 3. Executive sales director, that's 5. And an elite executive is 8. And so and then of course you get all kind of bonuses and different things on that as well. And then the beautiful national sales director suit. I just had to show it to you. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. And this is someone that has 20 sales directors under her. And it's either like 10 first line, 10 second line, or 11 first line, 9 second line, or either it is 12 first line and 8 second line and above. And so that is like the career path. So you can look back and say, where do I want to be by the end of the quarter? Do I want to be in red? Are you in red? Do you want to be in DIQ? Are you a director? Do you want to move on up and by the end of a quarter, move up a level and be a senior director, future executive? Do you want to be a national? And so there is all the choices for you for this year to move up in the company. All right. Now, there are cars. I told you I was going to cover it all. Cars. Right now, there's 3 cars that you can earn in Mary Kay. The Grand Achiever level, that's the Chevy Malibu. The Premier Club level, that's the Chevy Equinox, and the Pink Cadillac. And let me just say that only 1% of Mary Kay Independent Salesforce members earn the use of the Mary Kay Career Card or the cash compensation option through their Mary Kay business. And so I think you guys could be in the top 1%. I really do. So many of us on here have earned the use of a car, and it is so much fun to drive a Mary Kay car. I had a gal yesterday, I was eating out, and she came up to me. She goes, "Are you a national in Mary Kay?" I said, "No, I'm a sales director," though. She was traveling and she saw my car and she wanted to get a picture of me and her in the car. And so it was just so fun. I said, "Well, I could tell you're Mary Kay because your skin is beautiful, And so it's just fun to drive a Mary Kay car. So that could be one of your goals this year as well. Okay. This is now just transitioning a minute. Okay. So that is like the recap of what's going on for this year. So for July in particular, there is a couple little things that you may not know about. There's a customer contest going on, and it is starting on the 5th, which is Tuesday, and it's going to end on August the 12th, and it's called Wish It to Win. This is a customer contest, and all they have to do, okay, is your customer has to download the Mary Kay app if they haven't already done it from July the 5th to August the 6th, August the 12th. They have to search for your name, all right, and the state, so they could, or put in your zip code, they can find you. And then they have to click Shop with Me and sign in. They have to sign into an account. Okay. If they already have an account, they just go ahead and log in. If they don't, they set up one. Then all they have to do is find a product that they like and put it in the wish list. That's it. They have to go to their thing and put it on their wish list by tapping the little heart icon on this Mary Kay app. And that's it. And then at the end of the contest, they're going to look in 60 customers who have added at least one item to the wish list will be randomly selected to receive a $50 gift card, which can be used to purchase whatever they want, or maybe the products they put in the wish list, right? And so isn't that exciting? So we want to kind of push this to all of our customers, say, do you want to be in a drawing for a $50 gift card? It won't cost you anything. All you got to do is download the app, find me on there, pick something you like and put it in your basket as far as a wish list. That's it. All right. So let's all see how many people we could get entered into that contest, right? A lot of people won't even realize it's going on, but you do. You got a heads up on it. Okay. If you did the gold for the gold last month and you got a gold medal, yay for everybody who got a gold medal. That's 5 team members in 1 month, 5 new agreements. Then you want to save these 2 dates. July the 11th, next Monday, you're going to get an email confirming that you have earned an invitation to the virtual class. On July 15th, the virtual class premiere for the gold medal achievers, plus the exclusive virtual product education class for the new team members that you signed up that month. Isn't that exciting? You'll get the information on that. The class will be on July the 15th. So you'll get all the information on that plus the email link. So be looking for that, and congratulations to all of you who took advantage of that. This is something that y'all know about Amplify and Hootsuite, the Mary Kay Digital Library, where we get all our pictures that you can post. Well, there is a little change that's happened on the 1st, and is as of July the 1st. To access the Mary Kay Digital Library on your mobile device, you need to download the free Hootsuite app. So you guys, that's it right there. Hootsuite from your mobile app store. If you currently have your social accounts connected to Amplify, there's no need to reconnect. They'll still be connected for you on the Hootsuite app. So they're not going to use this Amplify app anymore. They're going to use Hootsuite. All right. And then there's no changes on the one if you go through the Mary Kay desktop, like through InTouch. But if you're going through your app, trying to post to the, you know how you can schedule your posts and all that. If you haven't checked it out, you need to check it out. There's more information on InTouch and our digital library, but it is a little upgrade on Hootsuite. Okay, so check that out on your phone if you're a techie gal. Also, in other news, the preferred customer program is going on where you can sign up your customers to receive the lookbook that's going to be going out for the fall. All right, and the price is 90. It went up to 90 cents per enrollee. It was 70 cents. It says even with the price increases, even with the price increases, it still saves you 75 cents if you were to take it and mail it yourself, which it really does. Okay, because postage has gone up. So it's still a great deal. And you can get on here and register your people so that they can get this book for the fall quarter. All right. And that is anytime you want to start, you can register people up to the very last day, which is July the 17th. So don't let it slip up on you. For those of us going to seminar, the first one, you need to do it before you leave so you won't forget. Okay. So, well, actually, I guess the first seminar doesn't start till the 20th. So you have to do it before you leave. But anyway, don't let it slip up on you. Also, the Time Wise Body Lotion, we've had a limit on them. They restarted that limit on June 10th, and you can still get, I think it's 10. So if you were maxed out, you can get some more. Also, the career car program, are some changes as of January 2023. So if you ever thought about earning the car, okay, then the qualifications are going up of what you have to do to earn the car. So if you ever thought about earning a car, you will want to do it and try to do it before January 2023 and do it for the lesser amount of wholesale. Right? I mean, they're giving you an advance notice that you could do it. And if you're in qualification, you get to go by the old rules. So this is important for sales directors and consultants. So you can look on InTouch and see these updates, but I wanted to just kind of give you a little foreshadow of what's coming on that. So Mary Kay, 60 years, then, now, and always. That's it in a nutshell, in a big nut. So that is a lot, right, to go over all at one time, but you can go back over it. And once you get it right in your head of what you're going to do, then you can get you a game plan. And so like I'm over here and I'm looking at my board that's right behind my computer. It's a glass whiteboard, and I put it there so I can look at it. I used to have it behind me, so when I did my videos, y'all could see it, but that didn't help me because I need to see it. So I thought, it says Seminar 2022. Did I do everything on there? No, but I did do some of them. And so one of the things I have up there is $1 million. And then it says Scotland and Ireland and triple star. So I did do Scotland, and I did do triple star. And so I got to erase it, put up the new goal on there, take down the old goal posters that are in my office. I've got one on the door over there. I've just thought about that, and revamp, because it's a new year. Mary Kay says nothing wilts faster than a laurel rested upon. And so you don't want to just wait until August after you go to seminar to think about what you're going to do for this new year. Today's the day. And normally, like back in the day, we would have sales meetings, everybody bring their goal posters, and we would make our posters. And so I want y'all to take that challenge this week and get you a goal poster, a brand new one. Take the other one, chuck it in the trash. It's over. It don't matter how cute it was. It's time to do a new goal poster. And I would do one for the first quarter of the year, one from now to the end of September. And then, have your year one too. But it does help to have it broke down. So you guys, that's what I got. And I would love to just kind of look on here and just do a few little shout outs. Okay. Christine moved up to the Premier car. She won that. So, and hang on, I got something exciting. Just a minute. I meant to open this right before the meeting. Hang on. What could it be? It's so exciting. I know you're dying to know. It would have been more exciting if I had done it in advance, but I didn't. Hang on. But you're going to see how it's so needed right now. Okay. That is it. It's my little pom-poms. So this is a shout out for, first of all, our sales director and her unit, Christine Alley, for doing the Premier Club. Congratulations. Christine did Premier Club, quarter sales, and quarter sharing. That's exciting. So double star. Congratulations. Okay, who else put something on here? People that don't even remember, but I know it was exciting. And so I'm not sure exactly who that was, but she did already do 117 wholesale today. So that's exciting. Okay, Maureen Frazier, one of our sales directors, she did quarter sales, lead strong from her very first year, finishing her first director as a director, and power up team as well. So y'all give her a hand for Maureen. Congratulations. Let's see who else put their victories right here. Stephanie got a new recruit today. Stephanie DeMar, congratulations for you. Okay. I'm looking if I missed anybody. Okay, that's who's on here right now today. And I know it is a holiday. So congratulations to all of you. So we are going to open it up, and anybody that would like to contribute, we'll start with our sales directors, and then anybody like to say anything, that we will kind of end with that for the rest of this call. Okay. So does anybody like to say anything? I'm just going to put it on gallery view here for a minute. Maureen, you got something?
Yeah, I was just going to add for the beginning of the year, I am super excited, and I am also a little sad, right? So I was journaling the other day, and I'm like, I'm so sad, but I'm so excited. And how is that all working? And I thought, you know what? I'm really happy that I get to start at zero again, right? Very cool, fresh beginnings. But I was sad, like, that some of the things that I didn't do last year. And I was journaling about it, and I thought, you know what? No regrets. You know what? I'm going to use every one of those as stepping stones, and I'm going to use them as a lesson to be sure. I've always had a problem with tracking. And you know what? Not this month. I'm going to track because I'm trainable and I am coachable, and I can track because I am smart. So anyways, I just wanted to give a little inspiration to anybody else who might be, I don't track. Track. You need to track. So anyway.
Yay for tracking. Okay, Sayla.
Hey, everybody. What a great call, Cleta. Thank you for going over everything. And yes, Maureen, I know that a track number grows. So I'm with you, sister. Let's track this year and watch those numbers grow.
Yep. All right. Awesome. And Sayla I don't know, Sayla, what the increase ended up being in the year, but I think it's like 40% increase for over last year, her unit. So congratulations for that, Sayla. Awesome. Okay. Who else would like to say something? Anybody got any last words if you want to speak? Just unmute, start talking.
I will.
Okay, Rhonda.
Thank you so much, Mama, for all you do, for going over everything, for making it manageable.
You're
Breaking
very
it
welcome.
down in the smaller steps that I can comprehend.
Hey, yes, I know, because any company that you come in, it sounds like a foreign language when you first start. You're like, what all did she just say? So it takes repetitive going over it. And I'm glad that Mary Kay doesn't change every single thing every single year. They just have a new theme and do the same thing because we like different, but we like the same. So that is good. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for being a team player this year and coming on all the calls.
No fear. Move forward.
That's right. Okay, who else would like to say something? This is open mic night. I'm not going to call on you, so you just now can just unmute if you have something to say. Okay, now I know normally y'all do, but since you don't, then what we're going to do is I want to give everyone a challenge, okay? So the challenge is, this is the first week of the seminar year. And I know we got a holiday tomorrow. I realize that. But the challenge is for this first week, for every single one of us to sell at least $300 this week, okay? And I want you to put Mary Kay on at least let's just say 3 this week, 3 faces this week. If you can hand a sample out and do a virtual, or you can bring them to your house, or you can go to their house. But it has to start at some point. You have got to reach out to new faces, right? Because if you have no new faces, then you can't get new recruits because you have no one to recruit, right? So let's really think about this week. Say, hey, it's the first week. I'm going to sell 300 and I'm going to share my Mary Kay products with 3 people. And then at the same time, I want you to think at least one person this week you can share the opportunity with. Just one person, and say, listen, our Mary Kay is so fun. Let me just tell you about our year. And tell them about someone that if maybe you're getting going and you don't have a story, share with your director's story or your friend's story. And so it's inspiring to others. And let's just talk to at least one person this week. Y'all can do it. And we're going to have a great July. I'm super excited about it. On the Boss Babe call for July the 17th, we will probably not have it because I will be in the air flying. So we will not have a call, but we will have a jam up one the next week, the 24th, which I know some of you will still be at seminar, but I will be back. So we will do the call that week. So just kind of circle that. We won't have a call on the 17th. All right. But you guys, I hope many of you are going. I know that got several going to seminar. If you have not decided to go, did you know you can still drive to seminar and register on site? Yes. So it's not too late. Okay. So if you decide to do that, let your director know and just go on over there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I did want to glance over here. I apologize for this cough. I was perfectly fine till I started. I was going to see if anybody over here. Okay. No. All right. Someone offered to fix my ring. Unfortunately, I don't have all those parts. I did take it to a jeweler. Someone said if I had the ring that they might could take it to a jeweler and get it fixed. Yeah, I did take it to them. They said no way. They said that they could do a new one though for $2,000. I decided I have enough rings, but anyway. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks to all of you.
Thank you. I really enjoyed this. This is one of the best training sales I've been in.
Well, thank you, Louis.
I'm not just kissing up because I haven't done anything yet, but hey, don't worry, I'm coming.
Hey, it's okay to kiss up to your director anyway. I'm just teasing. Thank you, Louis. Hey, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. All right, you guys, have a great 4th tomorrow. You know what? We're celebrating America's freedom, but we're free in Mary Kay, right? Because we are free to set our own business, to set our own goals, and to make a new year and reach them, right? So I'm excited for that. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much. And I'll see y'all next week.